Okay, I have a few people on. Can you hear me okay? Would you mind putting in the chat that you can hear me? I'm a little leery about the whole live thing and how it all works. So just put something in the chat for me so I know that you can hear me and see me. I'm going to wait a couple seconds for people to hop on. Okay. Is the chat on for you? Can somebody give me a little? Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started, I believe. I want to respect people's time, so I'm going to get started right now, but I am really excited that you're here. I am really excited to share with you why I love Beachbody coaching, why it's a great organization to get into, and why I love helping other people get their own business started. So that's what I'm here for tonight, and to answer any questions that you might have. My name is Angela Lammerman. I'm a one-star diamond Beachbody coach, and I am the founder of Team Fit for Life. It's a team of amazing women who are moms and they work, and we're trying to change our lifestyle, our family's lifestyle, and then make a difference for our family. So that's what we're all about. So tonight I'm going to share my story with you on how I got started. I am a wife to a wonderful husband. I am a mom to 4 kids, ages 5 to 11. And I'm also a full-time first grade teacher. So I have a lot on my plate, as do you. I'm part of a big family and we all live in the same area. So we spend a lot of time together as well. I'm sure there are lots of you like me that are working full-time, kids, soccer, dance, whatever, busy. So lots of you like me. So I'm going to show you how. You probably wonder how I do all this, and I'm going to tell you tonight. So I'm going to share my story, and then excuse me, I have a lot of other information that I've taken notes on that I want to share with you, answer questions that I typically get about coaching, and just share my kind of thoughts and how we can get you started if you choose to go that way. So you're going to see me looking to the side, and I'm just checking to make sure I'm getting everything out here. So my story actually starts when I was in college. And when I went to college, I gained not just the freshman 15, but like the freshman 50. So I was eating super unhealthy. I was drinking a lot. I was going out all the time. I wasn't sleeping well. You know, this is college life, right? And I gained all this weight. And I remember looking at a picture of me at the day I graduated with all my friends and stuff, and I could not believe what I looked like. And it just kind of clued me into, hey, I got to get it together. So I got a job and I moved home and I started running and I started working out at home, which I really liked. And then I lost 40 pounds. So we're almost back to normal. And then fast forward a little bit, and I had 4 babies. And each time I had a baby, I would gain. I didn't really gain that much. I'd gain like 20 to 25 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot. But then when you do it 4 times and you don't really get rid of it, then it is a lot. And I was super unhappy with my body. And I went to Weight Watchers, which I loved Weight Watchers. It was wonderful. I had success with that. But for our busy young family, it was not real easy for me to just skip to a meeting and, it would take me a half hour to get there. So it just wasn't feasible for me at the time, but I love Weight Watchers. That's fine. But I found that I was still super unhappy, and I would like every, spring breaks would come and go and I'd still be the same. And summer would come and I'd be like, okay, this is the summer. I'm off of school. I'm off of work. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to get everybody healthy. And then summer would pass and I would be still wearing the same clothes when school started. And then I would get out my, I have like winter tubs of clothes and summer tubs of clothes, and I'd get out my summer tubs and I could still not fit into those smaller size clothes. It was just constant. And I was really unhappy. And I still hadn't lost this weight. And then I was getting sick of my muffin top. Every time I had a pair of jeans, they fall down because of my muffin. I mean, I just had enough, and I didn't have any energy, and my skin was not good. I mean, my skin didn't look very healthy. I felt bloated all the time. My thyroid was a mess, total mess. I took bites of everything. Like I'd eat off my kids' plates. I mean, can you relate to any of this? I'm sure you can. So I also had a negative mindset, and that is something that has changed a lot since I started coaching. So I often would compare myself to other people. I would compare myself professionally to other people. I would compare my body to other people, and it's just not healthy. So that led to no confidence. I didn't want to speak in front of people. I didn't like to speak in front of people. I didn't like working out. I wasn't feeling my best. And I knew that I had to make a change. And one of my main motivators was my family. And I wanted to I have 3 girls and 1 boy, and I wanted to set a good example for them. 3 girls, and I'm trying to portray a positive body image. And I never negative talked about myself in front of them, but it was always just kind of there. And I didn't want to I wanted to show them how to eat healthy and how to be happy with yourself and all those things. So I had decided that I really needed to make a change. So I had been watching the 21 Day Fix being shown on TV. And for about several months, I watched it and watched it and watched it, and I finally bought it. We were building a house at the time, so it was like late nights and early mornings and lots of stress, and I didn't have time for the gym, and I didn't want to leave my kids, and it took me, going to the gym was like 45 minutes extra out of my day. And so I finally bought it, but I didn't buy any Shakeology yet. And it was summer, so I could dedicate more time to working out and to planning meals and all those things. And so when my youngest kid would nap, I would push play. And if, I couldn't do it at nap time, I would wake up before they got out of bed and I'd push play. So I found little pockets of time that I could make this work. So my first round of 21 Day Fix, I lost 8 pounds and 8 inches. I was really happy with that. I kept going with it. And then school was going to start, and I got busier and busier and busier, and that kind of started to fall by the wayside. I really wanted to buy the Shakeology, and my husband, we couldn't afford it at the time. So one of my very good friends, who's my coach now, she said, well, why don't you start coaching, and that will help you pay for your Shakeology. And I was, first of all, when I found out what the name of the company was, Beachbody, I was like, no way. I mean, even that word scared me, because number one, I had nothing close to a Beachbody. And I was just totally turned off by it. And she said, just give it a chance. My husband, of course, said it's a scam. They're going to rip us off. Don't do it. We're not doing that. And I finally talked him into it. So I signed up to be a coach. I got my Shakeology, which who doesn't love a milkshake full of nutrition? But I told my friend I can't even look at it yet. I joined a challenge group, and I started to kind of fall off a little bit because I was getting busier. And once I joined that challenge group and got that support from other working moms and other people who wanted to get healthy and wanted to get their families healthy and were into clean meal planning or healthy meal planning. That was the game changer for me. Because I definitely needed that support, but the convenience of it being on my laptop or on my phone was amazing. And I still got to see people and I still got to get support from them. And that really changed things for me. I still didn't love to work out. I still don't love to work out, but that knowing that my group was in there, I had to post in there, or I wanted to post in there, it kind of motivated me to get out of bed and do it, or to do it after school. I started reading some personal development books, and I was really used to reading books on education, not on personal development. And my mindset started to change. So not only has this helped my body and my, it's helped my mindset, my soul. So fast forward to November, and somebody asked me what I was doing. So they noticed, and I had posted a few things on Facebook, but not a ton. I wasn't really announcing that I was coaching or anything like that. But then she asked me what I was doing, and then she wanted to do it too. And so I helped her get started. And I thought, God, this is kind of fun. And I really could do this. I love helping people. I'm a teacher. I help people. I thought this really sounded cool. I could totally share my journey with other people. I could make healthy meal plans. I could share healthy meal plans. How many that's got to be kind of why you're watching, because you think that, hey, I can share my journey. I can help other people get healthy. This might be for me. So I had been dropping weight and feeling better. And I realized that there were a ton of other people, lots of my own just friends, looking for a solution. So I invited a few people to our challenge group. And then I have two really dear friends that were coaches. And so we all kind of masterminded together, and it just took off from there. And I became a diamond coach in 2.5 months. I started helping people like crazy, and I just absolutely fell in love with this business, and I can't get enough of it. So when I started, I was not a Facebook person. I posted a few pictures of my kids, but I wasn't like on there every day or anything like that. I did not have a lot of friends on there either. I had no idea how to run a business. I had no idea about posting on social media and what that actually even meant. I didn't know anything about Instagram. I felt like a dinosaur. But I started learning, and I started using all the tools that my coach gave me, and the ones that you will also get. And I started using those things, and I started educating myself. And that's, when we start in this business, you have to have an open mind to being a learner, lifelong learner. We all are, right? So, I started sharing. I started with motivational things I would share. And then I started sharing my fitness journey and my recipes and tips. And the more I do that, the more I love it. People started to follow me. People that wanted to work out at home, that didn't want to get to the gym, that it wasn't convenient. Moms. So I started running challenge groups myself, and I started building my confidence, and then I started building my team. And it has just been so thrilling to watch other people reach their own goals as well. So the first question I kind of want to answer is, what is a Beachbody coach? Like, what do we do? So Beachbody is a company that's made tons and tons of workouts like P90X, 21-Day Fix, Size, lots of them that you've probably heard of. They also make Shakeology, and they started as an infomercial with an online message board. And so people who were using their workouts could get on there and talk to each other. And they noticed that people were supporting each other a lot and helping each other. And so they decided to put together this network of coaches of Team Beachbody. So that's kind of how it started. And our job then is to help people match them up with a fitness program, match them up with a nutrition plan, walk them through each program, and then help them reach their goals. So a Beachbody coach is a normal, everyday person. You might work full time, and you just want to help people reach their goals using Beachbody products. we offer peer-to-peer support, and you earn an income doing it. So to me, if you're already working out, or if you want to start working out, you might as well earn an income doing that. Plus you pay it forward, which is incredible. So you earn a commission. And then when people start getting results, or you see someone who might want to start coaching, then you start building your team. We start inviting people to coaching. So it kind of just, it rolls into each other. And then you start earning a residual income after that. So, I did mention that my husband was not on board at first, and I mean, not on board. So, he is more of a business mind, I would say. And, this is a pyramid scheme. This is not, this is a scam. And we had a friend his brother actually went through some other stuff, and he's like, we're not doing it. Well, and so I want to kind of talk about the pyramid scheme, because I think that I hear that a lot, and first of all, it's illegal. That's number one. Number two, in a pyramid scheme, the person who's at the top is always going to be at the top. They're always going to make more money than you. You can never pass them in the business as far as rank and all those things go. The goal of when in a pyramid scheme is just to sign people up. And that's not Beachbody at all. So whoever's ahead of me, I can surpass them. You put in the work, and you're going to get proof of your work. So I can pass my coaches ahead of me if I work harder. It's not a one person at the top kind of thing. So I just kind of want to get that out there. We're helping people lead healthy lifestyles, and we're helping coaches get a business started. And that's what makes it exciting. It's not scammy or icky, or I've never felt like salesy, because I'm really not a salesperson. I'm like probably the farthest thing from a salesperson, but it's never really felt that way to me. So it's all virtual. And so what I've built so far has been on my phone, has been on my laptop. It's been in my car while I'm waiting for my girls to get done with soccer. It's in my bed at night after my kids have gone to bed, in the early morning with my puppy. It's on my couch. So I really can get a lot done in a lot of different places, which makes it really convenient for me. Like I said earlier, you don't need 40 hours to make this work in a week. So wherever I can do it, most convenient, that's what works. So who can be a coach? That's another big question. And a lot of people are hesitant because they say, I don't have a transformation yet, and I'm not ready to really share. And what I say to them is, those are the kind of coaches that actually do really well, because you are showing people your journey, and they will start following you to see what you're doing. When I started, I didn't know anything about Beachbody at all. I wasn't in the best shape of my life, and I'm still not. I knew I liked helping people. I was willing to learn. I wanted to teach people. Of course, I'm a teacher. I love that part. And I really think the best coaches come from the willingness to share your journey and start from scratch. So you might start by taking like a before picture of yourself, and on one side, and then using one of the apps that we really like to use, like Photify or PicMonkey or PicCollage, and then leave the other side blank and maybe say 21-day fixed transformation in progress, right? And then, I'm going to post meal plans and healthy recipes and tips and all this stuff, and post it on Facebook, and you've started your business. And people are going to start watching and saying, hey, I want to do what she's doing. She's seeing some results. I want to do what she's doing. And they'll start following you. And the flip side of that is that once you do post that first post and you buy your challenge pack and you start moving, you're like, oh gosh, I really did put that on Facebook, and lots of people saw that. So I really have to do it. I'm going to have to get up and push play now. And it's an accountability piece that I didn't have before. And that's been really beneficial to me. Maybe you already are at your goal weight, but you need some accountability. So there's both of those going. as far as time goes, like I said, you don't need 40 hours a week to build this business. Even if you don't work full time or you stay at home, you still have to be a mom, right? So I've learned how to use little pockets of time throughout my day. Like I said, in the morning before my kids get up, at night when they go to bed. Like right now, they're all in bed now. I'm in here. And excuse me, it works out great. I try to take 10 minutes of my duty-free lunch hour and work during that time. After school, I shoot out a couple messages. I mean, I just work when I can. I have my day scheduled, so I know what to do at what point in my day, and it all gets done. Sorry, I got a tickle. So you just find pockets of your day to make it work. So the next one is, what do we do as coaches? So as a coach, we run online challenge groups, either on Facebook or in this challenge tracker app on your phone. When someone asks you to tell them about your challenge group, like maybe they saw a post that you made on Facebook, then you say to them, okay, so what interests you in our challenge group? Or what are your fitness goals? Or what can I do? Or what's your history with exercise? Are you working out right now? You know, you want to get to know their goals and what they need so you can help them in the best possible way. So you'll match them up with the program then. You know, do they want cardio? Do they want strength training? Do they like to dance? Would they like size or country heat? Do they love yoga? We have a great yoga program now. What do they like to do? And then, because that will obviously motivate them even more. So then you get your people, whoever you have, in this challenge group that I will run with you, and I will teach you how to run your own. So I do run the group. You get your friends or whoever wants to join our challenge group. You put them in my challenge group, and then we kind of run it together, and you see how it goes. So I don't just throw you to the wolves. We mentor you and help you along the way. So as people get results then, and they're finding success with these programs and the Shakeology, then we invite them to join your team. And they're going to want to join your team because they're going to see the results. So we then will teach them, just like you're going to be taught, how to do this. And, you know, we really work as a team as far as helping each other and helping other coaches get started. And that's what makes this special, I think. And that also helps us to reach a lot more people, right? If I was doing this by myself, I could only do so much, but together we can do a whole lot more. So the next question I wanted to address was, how does Team Fit for Life support you if you decided to join us on your journey? So first of all, we have an absolute amazing team, and our upline coach team is amazing. They're very helpful. They share everything with us. Therefore, I share everything with you. I have scripts for you to use. I have a system in place to get you started and to get challengers started. I have posts that we can share. We really share. I am a complete open book. If you know me, you already know that. But we definitely want you to be independent. We want you to be a go-getter. We want you to look it up on Google. We want you to look in the online office, the back office, for trainings or to get answers to your questions. We want you to do that, but we also do have systems in place to help you get started. You're not going to sign up with us and then be on your own. I can promise you that. So we have a team page where we're all a part of, and we support each other that way. And I post just information that you need to know about, and all of our calendar and dates of things that are happening this week. And we recognize other coaches' successes, and we really celebrate each other in this business. So we have a team page. I run a team call every week, and I try to do that one after my kids go to bed at about 8:30. But on the team calls, I share trainings. I've had a couple guest speakers come on, which has been cool. But what's cool about it is that we have this thing, it's called Zoom. It's called Zoom, and it's a video conference thing. So I just actually signed up a coach yesterday, Shauna, she joined us, and she lives in California, but I can talk to her through this Zoom, through this video conferencing. So if you don't live, I live in Michigan. If you don't live in Michigan and you're worried about not connecting with the people, we do it every single week, no matter where we are. A few of my coaches live around here, like right down the road from me. We still get on the Zoom call, like we still don't meet in person. So the Zoom call is really convenient. You can get it on your phone too. So when you sign up, you will get into a new coach basics training group. And in that group, we will help you to find and invite 3 to 5 people to join us in our challenge group in your first month as a coach. Helping 3 people in a month is not too tough. But we give you all the tools you need to make that happen. So we teach you what to say. We teach you how to share and not sell. Like I said, there's no salesperson here. So I really had to work on that part. We share our favorite apps to use for different things. We share our favorite personal development books, show you how to be a product of the product. This business is set up for you to be successful. Everything is in place. You just have to put in a little work. Not a little, a lot. It's not easy. It's not a get rich quick, but it's very worthwhile. It's very rewarding, and it will give you what you put into it. So the only way that you won't be successful in this if you don't take advantage of all these resources, because there are tons and tons and tons. On Mondays, there's a national wake-up call that they get through Beachbody. It's a Beachbody podcast, and they have top coaches go on there. And I have learned, I listen to those things, the same ones over and over and over, because they're so good and they give us so much information. And then you can go in, obviously, and like this recording right here, you might have to go back and watch it later because you couldn't catch the whole thing, or you'll watch it tomorrow because you were putting your kids to bed. So it's all very doable and convenient in our busy lives, for sure. We just definitely don't expect you to figure things out for yourself. We just give you lots of support. So the next thing is, how do we earn money as coaches? That always comes up as a question, and I really definitely want to address that. So first of all, our Beachbody Business Week starts on Thursday. So Thursday morning, you get a direct deposit into your account. And by the way, you have no inventory in this business. You don't have to keep Shakeology in your pantry. You don't have to keep stacks of DVDs for people. There's no inventory involved at all. So you get a website from Beachbody that is customized to you. So you get on there and make it your own, but they provide you with that. So then when somebody wants to make a purchase, they can go to your website and purchase whatever they wanted to purchase. And then you get 25% off. You get 25% commission off of everything that people buy from your website. Now, if someone buys a challenge pack, which is a workout or the all access pass plus the Shakeology, then you get a flat commission. So for example, if someone bought the all access pass challenge pack, you would make $70 commission on that. So if you think about that, if you help 2 people in a month, you've paid for your Shakeology. If you help 3 people in a month, you've completely paid for your challenge pack and you've made a little bit. And that's only 3 people. And that really it's not tough to do. So once you get, and you also get 25% off all Beachbody products. So like I'm in love with the Energize. I drink it every morning, and that I get 25% off of that just for being a coach. So there's also that perk as well. So once you start building your team, then you start earning what we call team cycle volume. And I'm not going to get into that because it's confusing, but our focus, just so you know, my focus and our team's focus is always on the customer, and it's always on building relationships, and it's always on helping them reach their goals. But at some point, you will have people that want to join your team. And when that happens, you will start making money based on what they do. So there's no fee to sign up when you buy a challenge pack. That $40 coaching fee is waived. If you're thinking about doing this and you've already bought a challenge pack, you can talk to your coach about, there's a reimbursement form you can get for that, so you don't have to pay the $40. There is a monthly coaching fee. It's $15.95, and it's basically to just run your website for you. Beachbody does that for you, which actually is awesome because I don't know anything about that either. And then you build your team, and then you get to diamond, and there are ranks to reach, and there are star diamonds, and it goes up to like 15 star diamond. And every time you hit a new benchmark, you earn a bonus. So like you'll start getting quarterly bonuses, which are amazing. In your first 3 months as a coach, if you help 3 to 5 people the first 3 months that you're coaching, you get a free ticket to the Coaches Summit, which is in the summer. This year it's in New Orleans. And I went last year to Tennessee, to Nashville, and it was so fun. And we met new people, but we also spent a lot of time together and got to know each other a little bit better. It was fantastic training. There was a concert. I mean, it was really fun. So sorry. So that's another perk. It's just a free ticket to Summit. And you might have seen my post, or some of your people who invited you posts about Punta Cana or Riviera Maya. We're going to Punta Cana at the end of April. And that is the Success Club trip. So when you earn Success Club throughout the year, you are earning your trip to Punta Cana or wherever. And the really cool thing for my husband and I is that we have not been on a trip alone since our honeymoon. Isn't that sad? I think that is so sad. So anyway, he gets to come with me. I earned this trip, and we're going. And that's really exciting for us. So those are just some of the perks. But like, I've never worked for a business that offers so many incentives, rewards, recognition, just kind of just build us up. It's been a great experience. So let's go through our last steps here. I want you to think about, I guess, when sitting here listening to this, what really resonated with you and what you think, hey, I couldn't do that. And I might like to have a cleaning lady. I didn't have any skills in this regard when I started, but I know I love to help people, and I know I wanted to change our situation at home. And I am looking for freedom from a financial standpoint, from a time spent standpoint. I'm looking for a little relief from stress. So there are lots of things I have invested in myself in this business. And I am on a mission to make this happen for myself. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm on a mission to help my coaches do the same thing. When I started, we bought a new car. We got a cleaning lady, which that was a life changer. And of course, not everyone is as successful as the next one. And Beachbody has an income disclaimer and all this stuff. And like I said earlier, you get out of it what you put into it. So, but it is possible. And like I look up at people who've been doing this for a long time, in my upline and stuff, it would blow your mind what goes on and what is possible with this business. So, we paid for soccer. We have a trip planned for spring break already. Like I mentioned earlier, we built a new house, and I've been able to help contribute to that new mortgage, which isn't so fun. But like I said, I'm just kind of looking to get away from a really rigid schedule and to spend more time with my family. So like I said, I'm not going anywhere. And if you think this would help your situation, like you need some accountability, it would help you financially, this would be worth exploring for you. So what you would need to do is contact that person that invited you, or maybe you saw a post on someone's wall about this webinar, whatever got you here. Contact that person and let them know that you want to get started. And if you do decide to do that, you really should start like now, because we have a new Coach Basics group coming up, and we have a new challenge group starting on Monday. So things are rolling, and you should get started right away. So one thing I wanted to add at the end is about my personal development book that I'm reading right now, and it's called Big Magic. I can't think of the author's name, but it's the same author as Eat, Pray, Love. You've seen that movie or read that book. And the whole premise of that book is that you don't need permission to lead a creative life. And to me, this is a creative life. Like, I never in a million years thought I would be doing this. And never did I think I would consider leaving my teaching job for this, right? Now, I haven't done that, and I have no soon plans to do that, but I never in a million years. So you don't need permission to live that creative life. You have to give yourself permission to be creative with your life. Think outside the box. This is outside the box for me, no doubt. So thank you for watching. It's been really fun. Like I said, contact the person that invited you, and I hope to meet you soon. Thank you.